it's interesting because I've done this for about 30 years, not being the president. I was a dean of students for a very long time, like Katie's role here, and then I was a vice president for student affairs. I was at a public four-year in Vermont for a long time. What are you doing that for? Okay. Public four-year as a dean of students, and that was a college about like this, about the same size. It wasn't private. And then I was at a private, very much like this in Nebraska, about the same size, about 1,000 students, a lot of the same programs. And then I was, just before I came here, I was my first presidency, I was at a huge two-year college. We had like 10,000 students, no residence halls. And what my favorite thing about coming back to this kind of environment is exactly this, is that I get to know students, students get to know me. I mean, when you get 10,000 students, I didn't even know half the faculty's name, much less the students' names. I mean, I knew some of them because they would, introduce themselves to me. But here, it's a smaller setting. I like being in a place where students are going to be for 4 years. I'm kind of a small town person. I was living just outside St. Louis just before I got here, which was a little big for me. I mean, here you can get to Syracuse or even New York if you want to, but you can also, if you're built like me, I grew up in a small town, so that's comfortable too. Okay? Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
How are you doing that?
It messes up sometimes. So
Oh, really? That fixes it? I'm not sure. Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It's